Good morning, Zora. While you were sleeping, I sent our bear friend away. He was causing a bit of too much noise, so I thought it was best to send him on his way. He's been a good help, so. I couldn't sleep very well last night anyway, thinking about that. Those Thelmer notes. Right, let's have a little bit to eat before we set out this morning. I mean, that note's really worrying me. What are the Thelmer up to? Trying to destabilise the country. Helen win. Yeah, heard that name before. I want to get this message to Ulfric as soon as possible, but I need to look after myself first. So I get enough money for the face changer, that's where I'll be heading. It's not nearly enough. Danifae said I need something like 5,000 gold to get all these injuries fixed. So advice anyway. If she can't do it, well, the face changer can do it. And the face changer's based in Riften, from the rumours I heard. We'll go outside and see what the weather's like. What do I think? Oh, would you believe it? It's raining. Ah well, can't hang around here all day. Hopefully my bear friend's out hunting happily. Come on, Zora. Wake up.
Yes?
You seemed to sleep all right last night, my friend.
You go, I'll follow.
Okay, let's go. Heading out. It's raining outside. Keep some of the rain off anyway. At least leather's sort of waterproof, so not so bad. Sure, I got the right arrow selected and things. Okay, my friend, let's go. Right, Zora, let's head off towards
Ah, I love the rain. Jumping in puddles has always been a favorite pastime of mine.
Right, let's get the old muffle going. A little bit misty, so that could go for some cover for the going to Swindler's Den. Right, this could be it here. There's someone.
Huh?
Anyone get away? There's a cave up here. Maybe we should check it out.
So that where we're going, Zora. That's where these Alakir are supposed to be hiding out. Get ready.
Not sure I like these Alakir warriors hiding out here. They seem like trouble.
Keep it to yourself. They're not paying us to talk. They'll be gone as soon as they've found whoever they're looking for. And we'll have all the more corn.
Huh?
Oh, looks like that was the last one. But we should be cautious in I'm getting better. I probably only got a handful of scars from this fight.
Interesting. Right. Pretty poor.
I know I heard something. You won't live to see tomorrow.
Neither will you. Okay. Take a breath. Ooh.
I'm right here. Alright.
Yeah. This crossbow's going to be a power. Right.
Did you hear something?
I knew it! Lucky!
This is the end.
So, come here. We got right horse.
Oh, you still want somebody to stab you in the back.
I'll gladly kill you myself! I'll get a hand on my wall!
Stayed in your precious self.
Why won't you die? Die, or so the dog! That's what you want, huh?
Looks like that's the last of them. We really made great dead.
Brainwashed. Goodness me, Zora, be careful. We're here to help you, old Phil, not come and kill you. Right. You alright?
Don't hurt me. You win.
You alright? I came to save you.
I understand.
Right. Yeah, they come with us and kill the rest of them, or leave by the other exit. It's up to you.
Something on your mind.
5 minutes. Just hold it. Okay. Don't put yourself in danger. He wants to come with us. Small. Take that, and we'll give her that that mace. Ugly, but it's more of damage in the
Be careful.
steel one. What? You be careful. So you can tell me how many more bandits are in here, or how many Alakir there are? No? She wasn't probably to mix with the Alakir. Right, let's see how many there is. That way, one over there. Oh, another one over there. Supply of meat.
This den is so empty. If I were the bandit chief, I would order my men to attack.
Watch what you're doing.
Furniture. It's such a waste of space.
What are you doing that for?
I'm taking what is mine. It's now mine anyway. Really?
Is someone there?
I heard something.
Orchville, get out of the way.
I can take ya. Just a scratch.
Barrel.
Not enough for you as well. Get yourself a cold one of these days, old Phil. I want you to stay back. Just get in my way. There's only one. Don't need your tatties.
careful!
You be careful. So they're patrolling, eh? Not here. Maybe better close these traps in case one false steps in them. Nothing to complain about.
You've proven your strength, warrior. Let's avoid any more bloodshed. I think you and I have some things to talk about.
Talk about it. What do you mean?
Stay your hand, warrior. It's no secret why you're here. And you have proven your skill in combat. Let us talk a moment. And no one else needs to die. I think we can all profit from the situation in which we find ourselves. My men will not attack you if you will lower your weapons.
I was sending it to kill you by someone called Sadia.
Of course. Senpai, what is it that she's calling herself these days? Shazra? Sadia? One of those, correct?
Yeah.
Did she appeal to your sense of honor? Your greed? A more base need, perhaps? It doesn't matter. No doubt she's convinced you that she's the victim. But do you know why we pursue her?
Well, she told me that you're assassins.
Assassins? No, nothing so crass. Sadia, as you know her, is wanted by the noble houses of Tanith for treason. We were hired to see her return to Hammerfell for her crimes. You can help us with that. And make sure no one else gets hurt.
What was her crime?
She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion.
Oh,
Were it not for her betrayal, Tanith could have held its ground in the war. The other noble houses discovered her betrayal, and she fled. They want her brought back alive. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice.
it's good to hear. Right. I can't let that say that stand that Sadia did there. So what do you want me to do?
She trusts you, at least to some extent. She sent you after us, and has no reason to think that you'd do anything other than that. Convince her that we'll be coming for her, and she needs to leave. Lead her to the stables outside Whiterun. We'll be waiting to take her into custody. I'll gladly share a portion of the bounty in return for your efforts in seeing proper justice done.
Yeah, we can't have a traitor running around, can we? Right, alright, I'll do it.
Good. We'll be waiting for you at the stables. It will be good to finally be able to return home.
You and your guards. Six of them. 7 of them, actually. I'm going to do this. I want to take that chest.
I'm right here.
here.
I'll stand guard until you get back.
Guard and backs.
Good morning.
So, we're at that chest, they made of a check it.
Mm-hmm. Until next time.
Okay, say yes.
I'm right here.
Come on.
Lead the way, my hero.
See if we can check this chest. There's a little bit of trust between us. Arrows, okay. Elven armor. Interesting, okay.
Yes?
Right,
You go, I'll follow.
so Saidia is a traitor, well, according to Alakir. Where is that guy? He's so annoying. So she betrayed Tanith to the main Dominion. She could betray someone like Danifae to the Main Dominion. Well, we certainly can't let that happen. So she's going to have to do what Commander suggested. At least she got a trial. Guilty or innocent. Well, it'll make Danifae feel a bit better as well. Right, okay. To jump down from here, I think.
Something on your mind?
Yes, very much so. This thing about Celia. Don't trust her. So we're going to deal with her. You want full ghosting? He's outside. Oh, there he is. Right, you.
Be careful!
Where were you going to? Right. So show me where you stay on the map. Way over there. Goodness me.
Be careful!
Oh, shut up. Where did he get his backpack from? Maybe he took some things from Sunbur's den.
Those fools are actually fighting! Must have scared him off.
Eight minutes. It's a rather dreary day. Oh.
What's that?
Nothing. You made such a good team.
Oh, there's the other one. That's Wolf. Hey. I'm going to take a carriage to Riften and take that guy home from there. It's not too far from Riften. I'm not having him complaining in my ears all the way there. So the quicker I get a shot of him, the better. The chance of him getting killed by something on the way to take the carriage. Very good, the weather's cleared up. Take off this heavy cloak.
All right, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
I don't have time for this.
Don't you walk away from me!
What you doing?
That should take care of them.
It's like when you're a thief, you should pick your targets a bit more carefully. What have you against me and Zora? Yeah, very good. Interesting dagger he had, though. Yeah, nice. We'll sell that one, I think.
When you rescued me from that cage, I never imagined I would travel with you for this long. You are willing to put up with me for more than a day.
So I think you can say that about Oddphil. And the man complains so much. And when we get to the carriage, we'll be on our way to offload him. Ah, that's the girls from the inn out picking ingredients for their teas.
Need a ride?
Yeah, I'd like to hire a carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Me and two passengers are going to Riften.
Climb and back and we'll be off. I can't wait here forever. If you've never been to Riften, be sure to visit the Blackbriar Meadery. A few mugs of that and you'll forget all about the long trip.
I am staying out.
Hey, watch what you're doing!
Riften is a place of fast hands and bad men. A girl could fall in love in a place like this and get her heart broken just as quickly.
Ah, the Khajiit are here. Sell some stuff. Before we head off.
Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours.
Yeah.
Be careful!
Be quiet.
The air is so clear in Skyrim. One can see forever.
Can I take donations for the poor?
Come,
Oh, that's
come and see
unfortunate.
what goods I offer.
Okay.
So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. I am glad to see that you are not such a one.
So how long have you been in Skyrim?
Not long, in truth. I came to Skyrim after I found myself unwelcome in both Elsewhere and Cyrodiil. I seem to have an unfortunate talent for getting myself involved in misunderstandings with the law. Resad was able to look past that, and it was he who helped to set me up with a trade caravan. Now I work for him.
You have trouble with locals?
Mostly, it is the Nords. They do not like outsiders in their land, and so we are forbidden to enter their cities. When they look upon us, they see only pickpockets and skooma dealers. It is most unfair, but we do our best to ignore them.
You're for sale.
Take a look.
Right, what we got here? Right. Okay, that will do for now.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Okay, so behind it. Okay.
Far have I traveled to bring you these fine goods. Come and see what I offer.
Right, this guy's only up, stays up the road here.
Those fools are actually fighting!
Oh.
Watch what you're doing! My money's on the big one.
Looks like there's a civil war fight going on here. Danifae very much like to join the side of the Stormcloaks, but at the moment she's wanting to escort this guy home safely. So she can't very well involve herself in the middle of a big battle. Well, this guy's needing escorted home. Maybe by the time he does this, it might be finished. Come on, you two. This must be his village here. Yeah. Oh, he's gone. Not even a word of thank you from him. Easy.
Yes?
I like to find, I'm a curious person, so I like to find things. You need help. Right. Helps. Got some deer ice for sale.
Need something?
Got some saber cat pelts to sell.
Until next time.
Yeah, we get ever closer to our goal of 4,000 gold.
I hope you haven't arrived here looking for work in the mine.
What? Tell me about the mine?
Red Belly Mine gets its name from the red mist filling the place. You get used to it after a while. Kind of smells like the hot springs out in the tundra. No idea what's causing it though.
So what's wrong with the mine?
Sure, it's full of spiders, that's what's wrong with it. Almost killed Grogmar and me when they showed up. I'm worried that they'll come out of the mine looking for food soon. Then we're in even bigger trouble.
The guards can't help you?
Yeah, they're as useless as a fifth wheel on a wagon. Gave me some sort of line about keeping an eye out for enemy soldiers. What's the point in protecting this place if the mine's completely useless? Idiots.
Well, I can clear it out for you.
Tell you what, keep to your word, and I'll line your pockets with as much as I can scrape out.
So tell me about these spiders.
Moved right in and made themselves at home. Did it overnight. I'm not even sure exactly where they came from. No one's been hurt yet, and they seem to be staying in the mine. But who knows how long that will last. If we can't get back into the mine, our town is sunk.
Okay.
I don't want to be responsible for sending you to your death. Be careful in the mine.
Well, I think we'll be okay.
Hopefully the spiders aren't too big. It's not like they have much to eat other than rocks.
Yeah, well.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
Oh, did you hear that big shout too, did you? Okay. I guess they're all the way down here. Right. There's one street light. Venom here. It's all ore. Just need to get back into the mine. Guard was back at least.
Still here.
So I don't mind the ore. I need it.
What are you doing that for?
I've heard there are healers so talented that they can heal almost any scar. I'm sure my Thane will find them for me.
Oh, must have went to bed. Damn it.
Need something?
Well, no point going in there, is there? A bit of a nuisance. Oh Well, I can always stay at the campfire, I suppose. There's no in here. Oh, do you mind if I, camp near your campfire?
Would you happen to be headed towards Darkwater Crossing?
Might be.
My parents live there. I usually make the journey to bring them gifts and to just say hello, but I haven't been well lately.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I've written some letters and placed them in a satchel. Perhaps you wouldn't mind delivering it to them on my behalf?
Yeah, I can do that, in a way.
You would? Well then, I would insist on rewarding you for your time. Here, take my satchel and give it to my father, Werner. He'll likely have something for you to bring back.
Right. So, you're not well, what happened?
I had a bad fall in the mine when I was bringing some food to the men. I was pretty bad off for a while. But a priest of Mara was passing through on his way to Dawnstar and healed me to the best of his abilities. I'm still pretty sore and I can't really walk too far without having to rest for a while.
Okay. At least your mind's clear of spiders now.
I might be a woman, but I can crack rock with the best of them.
Good stuff.
Be careful in there. You can take a nasty spill.
Yeah, I'll get eaten by spiders, but that's fine. That problem's been taken clear of.
Darkwater Crossing is a difficult journey. Mind yourself.
Alright. Yeah, the miner's shop's probably closed as well, is it?
I trust my parents are well.
Yes, well. See if I can pack my bedroll for the... Oh, can't. Cancel. Oh well. Well, I can always go back to Riften and stay there for the night, I suppose. See. Right. I come back in the morning. Looks like Stormcloaks took over the fort then. Oh. I didn't know Zora was there. Oh, yeah. They're having a meal on the road.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
What's the tax for?
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
Well, this is always a shakedown, but I'll pay to keep the peace.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Let me open the gate, and you can head into the city.
I want to, cause a ruckus here.
The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Thank you, sir. Have a good evening.
Be careful, Mule. The Thieves' Guild has Maven Blackbriar at its back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
Information. Hello.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
Yeah. You're not from Riften?
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
Oh. That's why you're here then.
Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
You're talking about the Thieves' Guild.
To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree completely. Sounds like the guild needs to change, doesn't it? Perhaps get a few rules in place.
You know, I'm beginning to respect you. Other than Eren, you seem to be the only other person I've met I might be able to trust. Since we share the same opinion of them, let me warn you that they're recruiting others to join their guild, and you should be cautious.
So you're Riften Protector?
It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Eren, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago.
How did Eren save your life?
It was Eren who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed.
What about these Blackbriars?
Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves' Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften citizens from her family, but to no avail.
Who else is in the family?
Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy.
Alchemy?
Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder.
Oh, really? Thanks for the information.
Safe travels.
Yeah, you too.
I've never seen Miol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her. Miol told me that it isn't this bad everywhere. Maybe one day I'll venture out and see if she's right.
Oh, there's them.
Watch yourself around here. It isn't safe.
Oh, they've got your light on, you know. Okay.
I don't know you. You in Riften looking for trouble?
I'm just passing through.
Yeah? Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
The Blackbriars.
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
So what can you tell me?
Pleasure doing business with you. So what do you want to know?
Tell me more about the Blackbriars.
Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild. So basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says.
You know anything about Thieves Guild?
You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout. I used to run with them myself, but took a job with Maven after they started hitting a rough patch. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you.
Okay.
Be seeing you around.
Brotherhood. Thieves Guild.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadra, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
Could she be in the Thieves Guild, I wonder? Hello.
Huh? What do you want?
What kind of trouble are you in?
I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do.
Tell me details.
I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses.
Ah, right.
I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
Well, I can help you pay off your debt.
You will? Oh, thank you.
You work at the stables, do you?
Yes. Hofgreer took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day. But I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected.
Right.
Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
Okay, I think I can imagine the people she mixes with.
Speak, elf.
Heed my words.
Think I got a clean mug around
The
here
return of the
somewhere.
dragons is not mere coincidence. This is one of the signs. The signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids.
I
and
bet
embrace
this
the
ends
teachings of the
lively.
hand of kind.
How are we doing over here?
How can I argue with that? Okay, just this
Kirov,
once.
certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Enough,
There's plenty more where that
We've
came
all
from.
heard of the
Just give a
dragons
holler.
and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us
Over
all
here.
sin in peace.
Maybe you can help me.
Yes?
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, there's that woman that came in here.
Yeah. What's your problem?
Yeah, I want to talk about Shadra's debt.
I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story.
Gets better every time you add something new.
Well, you and Di both know this is a setup.
I don't care. A deal's a deal.
Okay, I'll just pay it off for him.
Don't know why you'd help a stranger like that. But a septum's a septum. Don't care where it comes from. You can tell Shadra his debt's been paid.
Another round.
All right.
I think you've had plenty, Volwolf. Maybe you
Making-
should head on home.
Just pushing. Making friends here, I suppose, as a start.
That'll
Never
teach
done
me to
an
try
honest
and
day's
find
work
the
in your
point
life
on
for all
this
that
yourself.
coin you're carrying. Eh, lass?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell.
You in or out?
How could you possibly do that?
Think I'd make a
It's all about sizing up your mark lass. The way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway.
Think about it. She's rewarded.
What do you mean?
Look how you sniffed out my little scheme at the North Gate. You knew it was a shakedown and you called him on it. That's what I'm talking about.
I'll be sure to
You don't seem to be well acquainted with money.
Wealth is my business. Help me out, and I can add to yours. Would you like a taste?
Some ignorant people in here push you past you, so excuse me. What do you have in mind?
I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid.
So what do you propose I have to do?
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his staff. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing.
Break the law, are you kidding?
Oh, sorry. I usually have a nose for this kind of thing. Never mind then, lass. If you change your mind, come find me.
We already have people that do that, and they make quite a bit of coin for it.
I don't trust them. Come to think of it, I don't trust you either. But at least your family.
Anything you say, Mother.
Oh, hang on.
Why don't they listen to
It's
me?
the Black Brothers.
Why won't
I
they do
presume
as
you're
say?
bothering me for a good reason.
I take it you, carry some weight in Riften, do you?
Of course. Nothing gets done without my approval in this city. I have the Jarl's ear, and the guards in my pocket. Anyone makes trouble for me, and I pay a visit to the Thieves' Guild. Make me angry, and I contact the Dark Brotherhood. You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation. I believe we're done.
Over here.
Huh?
Okay.
All hail to Ulfric! You are the High King!
This is for
In
you.
your great honor we drink and we
That
sing.
not appear to be
Keeping this
maybe
land
Black
free.
We're the
Brothers.
children of
sooner you remember
Skyrim
that.
and we fight all our
Okay.
lives. And when Sovngarde beckons everyone.
Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh? It's just as well. I doubt your combat prowess would prove valuable in a real battle anyway. You do well to remember who's really in charge around here.
All hail to
I
Ulfric!
don't think he's
You
not
are
like this
the
place
High
already, but she
King.
knows she has to come here at some
In your
point.
great honor we drink and we sing.
Things done.
What in the name of oblivion do you want?
Dear, oh dear. Right, it's on a relax here for a minute.
Glad to see you finally came to your senses. Ready to make some coin?
I don't think I'm going to get anywhere without having some influence in this town. So, what do you want me to do?
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his staff. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing.
This is for you.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, but why plant the ring?
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. I'll be out in the market all day, from 8 in the morning until 8 in the evening. Meet me then, if you've still got the stomach for it.
We drink to our youth, to
So
the
why is that
days
ever doing
come
this to
and
Branche?
gone.
We've been contracted to make sure Branche remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own.
Okay.
Now, since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, we're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days.
Take back our home.
Just give
Well, I don't really want to send an innocent man to jail.
All right, I'll entertain you a bit more. Go on.
I'll see you tomorrow. Discuss this. be a better way to do
Bercy
this.
still refuses to cooperate. What did you want to do?
I've known Bercy a long time. Even before he opened that rubbish heap he calls a shop. Give him one more week to think about it.
And if he still refuses?
Then put the thumbscrews on him and hit him. Hard.
Good evening.
Aye. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Over here.
Huh?
Maybe you can help me.
Of course.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
New around Riften?
Thanks a lot.
Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Barb. The bunkhouse isn't for you.
Bunkhouse? So you work there, do you?
Of course not. You expect me to take care of it by myself? My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She'd be more help if she kept her head out of the clouds. She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap. I don't know why I bother.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar.
What sort of message?
Ah, well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth.
Sounds easy enough.
Ah, you're a smart woman. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time.
Why don't you go tell Sibby yourself?
I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town.
Why is Sibby in jail anyway?
No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission. I'll meet you outside of town.
Yeah, I get that feeling. I think we're going to have to get in with the Blackbriars in this town to get anywhere.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason. Out of my way.
Okay. Hello.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, milady. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know.
Special drinks?
3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet LeChance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama.
Right. Refill of water.
Of course.
How did you meet Karava?
I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting.
Well, I could find them with troubles for you.
I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you.
So what do you think of the Thieves Guild?
They're vermin. Garbage. They're exactly what makes this city such a horrible place to live. How appropriate they should live in the Ratway with the rest of the trash.
What's the Ratway?
Disgusting. Ruined sewers filled with goodness knows what. There's an entrance down by the canal, but I'd highly advise you to stay out of there. It's the Thieves Guild's territory.
Right, okay. So tell me about this wedding ring.
Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their design. 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to be married. One for the husband, one for the wife. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives.
There's plenty more where that came from. Just give a holler.
If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Yeah. Griba, hello.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
What's word round town?
Mjol the Lioness used to adventure across Skyrim before she settled down in Riften. I hear it all ended when she lost her enchanted blade.
Anything else?
If it's true that the dragons have returned, what will it mean for all of us? Is this how it all ends?
Anything else?
The Thieves Guild has been pushing hard to regain a foothold in this city. Rumor has it they're falling apart from the inside.
Really? Interesting. Very interesting. Anything else?
Riften's biggest exports used to be fishing and honey until the Blackbriar family moved in. Now the meadery is the biggest game in town.
Meadery, yeah. Right, okay.
Sibby Blackbriar is furious that his ex-lover tried to murder him. He's leaving no stone unturned searching for her.
Ex-lover tried to murder him. What if that's why he's in jail? Interesting.
If Maven Blackbriar keeps raising prices on meat, I'll have to resort to watering it down just to make ends meet.
Oh, don't water meat down. It tastes horrible. Yeah.
Crime is an all-time high in this city thanks to the Thieves Guild. Don't we have enough problems with the war going on?
Well, I would say so, yeah. So, any work going?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Okay, dragon. So, any news?
Here, take a look at this.
Okay, can I rent a room?
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Zoran better come as well. She knows where to go. Well, Zoran got a room for the night.
Over here!
Huh?
Maybe you can help me.
Of course.
I think it's time for a drink.
Our hero,
Thanks
plays
a
a
lot.
warrior's heart. I tell you, the dragon.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
With a voice wielding power of the
Perhaps a
ancient
bigger bed might
Nord
have
art.
been nice, but...
Believe, the dragonborn comes. It's an end to the
Welcome.
evil
Here for a
of all
room or something to
Skyrim's
drink?
foes.
I'll have some milk and a side of bread.
Beware the dragonborn
If you've got the coin, you've come to the
For
right
the darkness has
place.
passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll
I'm
know,
going out for
you'll
a
know
walk in a
the
bit.
dragonborns come.
Get to know this place a bit better. So feel free.
Yes? Alright. Anything else?
Look alive, will you?
Yes, Mum.
Ready to move?
Our
I'm gonna use the razor.
hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the dragonborn comes. With a voice wielding power
Over here.
of the ancient
You want a drink?
Nord art.
Maybe you can help me.
Send the menu.
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both?
I think I need a hard drink for tonight. I'll take some of the meat. Yeah, I'll take the Blackbriar meat. Okay. Thank you, Talon.
If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Beware, the Dragonborn comes. Darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborns come.
Oh dear, dear, dear. What to do, eh? Thieves Guild. Looks like Maven's in with the Thieves Guild, so I'm gonna have to do well by her. Don't want to upset her. Oh, let me have a little meat. Got a lot of thinking to do.